True gamer girlies grew up fans of women's wrestling, whether your introduction was Rumble Roses or the WWE Divas. If you were like me, it was Tina Armstrong of the Dead or Alive series. But if you were also like me and had similar childhoods, it was all three of the above. Living in the footsteps of her father, Bass, having to live up to his expectations, but really truly at the end of the day, always being ambitious and carving out her own path, whether she wanted to become a model, a movie star, or a rock star. We can all relate to really following our dreams, however delusional they might be. Tina, at the end of the day, has always been a good person, remembering who she is. She's as beautiful on the inside just as her outer appearance, including her iconic fashion looks and costumes throughout the series of DOA. And today you clicked on this video because we're going to count down the top 10 costumes of Miss Tina Armstrong. And I want you to chime in. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, favorite looks, maybe your least favorite looks of Tina's, because, you know, as much as she served with some of the costumes, she's had some slip-ups. We all do. All girlies do. And we're all human. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to help support this small, queer-centric, nerdy, girly channel dedicated to the video games that raised us. So without further ado, girlies, let's get on to today's top 10 video. Yeah, showtime! Are we ready to count down the top 10 looks of Tina? I know I am. And don't forget, if you stick around, we might mention some of Tina's, well, we are going to. We're going to mention some of Tina's flop looks because I feel like when you're playing Tina with a cowgirl costume and her hat falls off, that just happened. So without further ado, let's get on to number 10. We're starting things off with DOA 3, Tina's base costume. She donned this blue, dark blue, almost indigo crop top, showcasing the underboob, and these iconic zebra print pants. You know I love a zebra print. I'm a sucker for a zebra print. This was such an interesting look for Tina because Tina's base outfits, usually they're always like a wrestling outfit, but her first costume was like a more casual look. I know this might not be for everyone. She's also rocking some bangles, but something about this look is so near and dear to me. DOA 3 stands out to me too because like it was my first DOA, and this is one of the looks and characters that really just like captivated me and hooked me. So I love this look. I think it's a serve. It's simple, yet she has that statement piece of the zebra print pants, you know? Michelle Chang. Did she steal these from Michelle Chang? You know Michelle Chang loves the zebra print. I know. It's not for everyone. It's not. I completely get it. You're like, what? This look? I love it. I don't care. Early 2000s. There was also a variation of this. If you pressed a certain button, the crop top would turn green and the pants would turn cheetah print. Not for me. I didn't really like that palette swap. I prefer the original, but I wanted to mention that one here. But yeah, that one was like, we don't really talk about that one. If you like that one, good for you. But the zebra print and blue top is where it's at. In ninth place, we're going to give it to a DOA 2 look, specifically DOA 2 Ultimate, because that's what it looks the best in. It's going to be kind of her black leather dress with a ring belt, this tan leather jacket, and brown heeled boots. I love this look. It's so cute. But it also, what DOA did so great was that you had kind of like costumes you can match with other characters. And I felt like this was a look that could match with like her father, Bass. Bass, obviously, it would have biker looks. So I kind of always like, if they were in a tag team, I would always put them together in like this dress and then a biker look of Bass. It also reminds me just of her modeling era. You know, she wears a similar outfit in her ending. The mini dress. I love Tina in a mini dress. I think it's super cute. I think what this look does best is showcase that alternative biker side to Tina that we know is there, obviously being raised by her father, Bass the biker and pro wrestler. But anyways, yeah, I love a look that serves but also showcases a little bit of origin, backstory, a little bit of tea from her family. In eighth place, I'm going to give it to a DOA 6 look. Yes, because I know we have our issues with DOA 6, but there are some hidden gems in DOA 6. It's going to go to her base outfit in DOA 6, her iconic leather jacket and bra pant combo. Obviously, she has this red and black color palette. Something about Tina, a reoccurring thing with Tina is that she wears lots of red. Lots and lots of red, surprisingly. And it's not even her favorite color. Her favorite color is sapphire blue. DOA Extreme fans would know. The Extreme girlies would know that fact, okay? But like, I almost didn't put this look on here because I felt like I don't really like the idea of wrestling in a jacket, but at the same token, like, it feels like a promo look. It feels like a look that Tina would wear in a promo when she's cutting a promo, which I feel like she actually did in the DOA 6 story if I'm remembering correctly. It also feels like an entrance look too. You know, entrances are so important in women's wrestling. Got to make a statement, got to be remembered. You know, the girlies would come down the ramp in their jackets. Trish Stratus, Candice Michelle, Maurice. You know, I know there's so many girlies I'm already thinking of that I'm forgetting, but anyways, those are just to name a few girlies. But that's what this look gives me. I had to put this. I had to find a spot for this look. I do wish the jacket, the coat was a little bit longer. I know Tina stoned this outfit herself. I also just love the star cutouts. This is a cute look. I think it's underrated. We don't talk about this look hardly enough, but I appreciate this look so much. It also comes in a variety of different color palettes. You know, DOA 6 gave like color palettes to all of their default outfits. In 7th place, we're going to give it to another DOA 6 look. Another casual look of Tina. You know, it's always fun to see the girlies rock a casual outfit. It's going to go to her training outfit seen in the DOA 6 story with her and Zach, complete with a orange tank crop top, got a cute little necklace and some accessories, and the denim shorts with the flannel. Ugh. I'm a sucker for flannel tied around the waist, okay? It's giving me Brie Bella. I love a flannel tied around the waist. I'm still that bitch in 2025 that will love... I'll tie a flannel. I'll tie a flannel around my shorts, my pants, whatever. I love it. I don't know what it is, especially like... I love layers, okay? If it gets too cold, it's like hot during the day, gets too cold, take that flannel off your waist, put it on. Long sleeve, roll up the sleeves. There's so much you can do with the flannel. But this is just a fun, cute, fashionable look of Tina. And like the previous outfit comes in different color palettes. I think I really like the white tank and the green flannel. I like that a lot. I do. I think that one might be my favorite. But this is a good look for Tina. This is like one of her strongest casual looks ever. In 6th place, it's going to go to her iconic black 2-piece and white vest outfit. Debuting first in DOA 2. This is a DOA Dimensions version that I really have fallen in love with over the years. I really like this. There is obviously a different version that's more simpler without all the added accessories, but I actually think the accessories really enhance it in DOA Dimensions. I understand people might like the original more, but I think I like this one a little bit more. I just feel like it's elevated. The added gauntlets, the string tied around the thigh is a nice touch. All the embellishments on the boots, the knee pads. There's a like little sheriff star on her boob. I think this is a huge improvement to a classic look of hers. But you know, in 6th place, we're counting both of them because they're both kind of the same look. But anyways, I love this one. It's a classic, iconic look of Tina. The fringe on the boots and the gauntlets. You know I love fringe. I'm a sucker for fringe. I just love the movement when a character's fighting and you just see the fabric just move as the character, you know, body slams as she pile drives her opponent. But yeah, I want to know, do you like the DOA Dimensions version of this look or the classic less is more 2-piece version? In 5th place, I'm going to give it to a look that really stands out in Tina's wardrobe throughout the years. It's going to be this classic red 1-piece wrestling attire, complete with all of these leather buckles and straps, red boots, some feather attire, a knee pad. This look has had some changes throughout the years. I think in DOA 2 it had like black pantyhose, stockings, and then DOA 5 changed it. So there is like a complete cutout in the middle of the bodysuit with fishnet added, whereas the original versions, it was just all like solid. No fishnet, no cutout. It was just like one red piece. This was like considered for a while like one of her like ultimate outfits. It was like sometimes like one of her last outfits you would unlock. And it made a comeback, like I said, with a new variation. Do you like the variation? Do you like this new cutout? Personally, I like it. I like the cutout. I do. Some people might not like it. Some people might prefer the original. I completely understand it. But something about the cutout, it just makes it more interesting. It really does. I think it adds some texture, obviously, being fishnets. I'm happy that there's fishnets. I don't think I would like it if it wasn't fishnet. If it was just like a clean cutout with nothing, just like bare skin, I'm happy that the fishnet added a little bit of, like I said, texture. I think it makes it a little bit more interesting than the original. And it's a thong. Did I mention the one piece is a thong? It's a thong. She changes the thongs 2 times a day. There's also an outfit Bass had that was red that kind of matched this. It came with like feathers and everything that kind of matched this one. So it was good to like pair them up and tag in the tag team. Moving on to number 4. It's going to be this patriotic red, white, and blue 2-piece, complete with gloves and matching boots. This was like my favorite go-to outfit of Tina in DOA 2 Ultimate. It might be simple to some, but I absolutely love it. And you know, it just reminds me of like playing Tina in story mode constantly to unlock all the costumes and finally getting this last one. And like I said, it appeared as a swimsuit. It started out as a swimsuit in DOA Extreme. I need a new Extreme game. Give me my DOA Extreme game that's not only Japan exclusive. Us stupid Americans, international fans, we also want the Extreme games overseas. But anyway, it's cute, it's fun, it's sexy. I feel like it's missing an accessory, something. I don't know if it's a coat, I don't know if it's a vest to really amplify it, but I still love it regardless. I love the added like white trim on the boots too for some reason. You know, I'm not really feeling patriotic these days, but Tina, yes. You look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. Anyway, when we celebrate the 4th of July, we truly celebrate Tina Armstrong and nothing else. In 3rd place, it's going to go to some might say, perfect look. It's going to go to Tina's black cat wrestling attire, complete with studs, chokers, pantyhose, belts, buckles, boots. You know, a kitty look had to appear on this list. Tina's had many kitty looks, many variations, but the black one stands out to me the most. There's also a red version of this look that I also really like, but I think the black one is the best. She also has the white one that's a little bit different. It's kind of like a one piece without the jacket, but the black one, I just have fond memories with the black one. I used the black one like crazy with Tina. Tina loves a theme, okay? DOA was also ahead of the time with some of these looks, okay? With the cat ears, animal ears. Girlies, the girlies love animal ear options, okay? This is so hot. It's sexy in the pant. It's high cut. Tina she looks so good in like a high cut bottom, you know, a high cut, like high. Oh, it's like right here on her. It's reaching her ribs for crying out loud, but it looks good on her, okay? She's got the body to do that. I also love that this look is just both cute and also very alternative because all the studs and the little bit of punk aesthetic embedded throughout the costume. It's super cute. I like it. Didn't Christy, I think even Christy and Helena, they got kitty looks too because of this look. Yeah, I think they did. Like something about DOA 5 that was kind of annoying is that like it made some of the iconic looks of the girlies like less special because they started giving them like similar outfits to the rest of the cast. I just didn't like that. Like Lei Feng's iconic black dress, for example, they gave that to Lisa and Helena. Like, that's just another example. Like, no, let the girls be special and unique with their costumes. Stop giving them to other girlies. Stop it. We have made it to the top 2. At least, if I did the math correctly, the countdown, I'm pretty sure we're on the top 2 looks of Miss Tina Armstrong. Which means before we get to the number 1, we have to shed light on some of her not-so-greatest hits. This DOA casual, kind of Western wear of Tina, okay, it's not bad. I actually think the top portion is really cute. I think what's bringing this look down are the pants. I think the boot could also be a long boot. Like, change the boot. I want the boot over the pants. I love a boot over the pants. Tuck the pants into the boot, okay? This might be a short boot, okay? But the pants are ruining it for me. I think they have potential, but not with the top and the boot at all. You know what would be really cute? Jeans. Jeans would have made this look so much better, or denim shorts. A mini skirt perhaps? Yeah, but the pants are just bringing this look entirely down for me. Next from DOA 4, she has this interesting red vest combo with like a black crop top and a white mid skirt and brown boots. Gloves match the vest. I don't think this is a bad look either, but I kind of have beef with this look. You know why? Because there was a particular look of Tina that we didn't get in DOA 4, despite it being in an ending. But we got this look. And it being her last look, and it not even be anything that special, nothing. Usually, like I said, the last look slays. It's like the look that you worked hard unlocking. You took time, playing story mode over and over again to unlock. This is her last look. This might be a hot take, might be controversial, but honestly, some of my least favorite looks of Tina are like her OG spandex outfits. Like, I understand people might like them because, these are the looks that she basically rocked and debuted in DOA 1. I just don't think they aged well, They kind of probably slayed a lot in the first DOA, but I think they just don't transition to like modern day that well. They're very heavily spandex. We should probably like appreciate them because of like, without them, we wouldn't have the iconic sexy diva looks that Tina rocks nowadays. But like, yeah, I don't like these looks that much, but they do kind of represent old school, like women's wrestling, I suppose. But I just don't think they look good in modern day graphics. I don't know. But, the spandex fetish girlies, I'm sure I understand why they would like them. But honestly, Tina's worst look, in my honest opinion, is this DOA 2 hardcore look. It was only in hardcore. It's this like ripped up skirt and shirt showcasing like her panties and bra with ripped up stockings. I hate this. It makes me uncomfortable. Researching this look, apparently it's a look that's supposed to be from a character of the Shadow Man series. I know nothing about that. I understand that some characters in DOA 2, like Helena, Ayane, I think even Zack. I think Zack might have gotten an outfit from another character from Shadow Man. Anyways, like some of the characters in DOA 2 to cross promote, they got other characters' outfits, but regardless of whether this is an actual character's outfit, it makes me uncomfortable seeing Tina in this. Moving on to our top 2 looks of Tina. First up, I had to put a cowgirl look. When I say ye, you say ha. Ye. Ye. I didn't say ye. I think a lot of people might expect her DOA 4/DOA 5 cowgirl look to make the cut. It's not. Spoiler alert, it's not. Like, it's a great look and everything. It's not bad, but there's a much better cowgirl look. It's this DOA 5 last round cowgirl look, complete with chaps. She's wearing a thong. The boobies are out. She's got a bandana. This look of Tina's, spurs on the boots, spurs on the boots. This is one of the best looks of Tina ever. It's giving me Dixie Clemix. It's giving me WWE Diva on a photo shoot. This look is so much better than her DOA 4, DOA 5 cowgirl look. I'm sorry. I needed a look to represent her cowgirl aesthetic. And I'm sorry, this one is so much better. It's only in DOA 5 last round. I think this might even be like a fan design too, because DOA last round implemented some fan designs for like every single character, which again, I freaking love that DOA did that for fans. And allowing fans to have their art into a video game, like forever solidified. This is Tina either at Coachella or Stagecoach, clearly. I think it's so hot. Some of those last round outfits were to die for, and it's so sad that they're forever stuck in last round and like never gonna be in another DOA game. You just know I love a chap. I love a chap. If you see me in chaps, it's probably because of Tina Armstrong's influence, okay? And you might ask, what look could ever top this iconic cowgirl outfit from DOA 5? I got it for you. You probably saw this coming. I hinted at it earlier. It's clearly Tina's rockstar outfit, first debuting in DOA 4, but actually not being playable until DOA 5, okay? This was like a dream come true. I know it might not mean a lot to a lot of people, some DOA girlies, but finally being able to play this outfit in DOA 5 after DOA was like considered a dead series for so many years after DOA 4, it meant so much to me, especially me being a Tina main. Well, Tina being one of my mains. Look at the material. Again, she's in red, but also DOA 5, there was a color palette, the white and the blue one. That was my personal favorite. I use that one like crazy, but we have to just showcase how iconic the red is. All the belts, the unnecessary belts on the leg. Okay, Lulu, did you steal them from Lulu's closet, Tina? They're also on her arms. Something about it gives a little square annex tease. The red skirt, that panties. DOA 5 was so bad. You could change the panties. I remember that. You can change the color of her panties, the design of her panties. You might have been able to do that in other DOA games too, now that I think of it. But anyway, the sexy matching red top to go with the skirt, with the open, it's braless, showcasing the girlies, the necklace, the platform, boot heels. This was a f***ing serve, okay? I don't care what anyone says. This is like one of my favorite top tier looks of Tina. I don't know. There's just something really beautiful and special about this look, especially representing like mostly DOA 4 and just seeing it like totally transition to DOA 5 in this new style of this new realistic art style. It reminds me of both past and present of DOA, obviously DOA 4, but also spending so many nights playing DOA 5 online with this costume. Girlies, I miss DOA so much. Girlies, gays, theys, and allies alike, thank you so much for tuning in to the top 10 costumes of Tina Armstrong. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your favorite looks of Tina. Do you agree with this top 10? Do you disagree? What looks did we miss? We failed to mention. I want to know. But again, thank y'all so much for watching today's video. I hope to continue making more content for you to enjoy and consume. But until the next video, whatever it might be that I want to see you back in, take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, keep playing video games, the ones that raised us, and thank you, more importantly, for being you. Nice fight, hun. Later.